What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today we're going to bring you a closer and on-feet look at the Air Jordan 5 known as Camo. These are set to release September 2nd, which is this Saturday. Retail price will be $190, and you can grab them at Chic Shoes retailers. Link in the description below. For those that don't know, the Air Jordan 5 is inspired by the World War II fighter planes. Now, the new colorway is said to be inspired by some of the original sketches and brings us closer to the theme. Now, I've been asked a lot of questions. Is this shoe gray or is it green? In hand, it looks more green rather than gray. However, it kind of has a grayer tint to it. The midsole, it's really green. The uppers, kind of a mixture between the two, but it's more green. Now, the actual color, the shade, that's Jordan Brand's calling it, is dark stucco. And as you can see, we got suede across the uppers. The suede isn't really that bad. In areas, it's a little bit worse than others. But you could see it, it's moving. A little bit of a longer hair suede, but it's not a bad look. Now that dark stucco shade also lands on the mesh panels, and we have university red accents. As you can see, it lands on the shark teeth. Dark stucco on the midsole, but definitely different shades though. Even though it's dark stucco, it's a little bit, I would say, darker on the midsole compared to the uppers. And then you can see as we're getting towards the heel, we got this overlay, and that overlay has it's not really a tumbled leather, it's more of like a textured leather, and that kind of resembles tumbled leather, but it's not your true tumbled leather. Let's look within the Air unit. Just clear, it doesn't have a yellow tint like some of the past releases we've seen. So on the heel. Speaking of that, this will feature 3M reflective camouflage, and here's a quick few shots so you could check that out. Now, as you can see, we got Air 2-3 with an X through it, something totally different we have yet to see on an Air Jordan 5. Usually it's Nike Air or it's a Jumpman logo. I'm not really a fan of this look. However, it's not going to steer me clear. But on top, we do have suede once again. And I'll bring you to the medial side. So there you go. Same setup. We got, I was going to say leather. We have suede for the base, and then we have leather on this overlay with camouflage detailing. And then dark stucco on the mesh and the midsole, and a hint of university red. So that is pretty much it. This is definitely a fall shoe for sure. Quick toe shot. All right, so we'll bring you to the top of the toe. And as you can see, we have dark stucco for the laces. And then the tongue, which is mesh, the lower part, that's done in dark stucco. And then we got the lace lock as a combination of dark stucco, and the Jumpman is done in university red. Hope you can pick that up. So the tongue has red for the Jumpman. We have more camouflage on the tongue, and that is also 3M. So I'm going to throw in a picture so you can see how that looks. All right, so to the liner, we got all red inside. Inside the tongue, we got Air Jordan, and that is flipped upside down. Dark stucco on the backdrop, Air Jordan written in red. And I did pull out the insole. Dark stucco and red for the Jumpman. Dark stucco for the base. So here's the opposite side of the insole. All right, so let's jump to the sole real quick. We got your icy translucent outsole. Kind of has a blue tint to it. Dark stucco in the midfoot as well as around the toe. And then the Jumpman branding is done in red. So we'll do a once over, jump to the on feet, get into the important stuff in the outro. And my thoughts on the shoe, it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but that's not what these videos are about. It's not about what I like. It's about showing you guys, potentially, if you do like the shoe, what's to come, and give you guys information, how to cop, and stuff like that. But it is really something different from Jordan Brand. As you guys may know, they're doing a lot of camo releases. Not sure what the uptake of that is. A lot of people said this was initially a Bape collaboration. I kind of doubt that. I don't even know how those rumors got started, but they did. But let's jump to the on feet. Alright everybody, so that was your closer and on-feet look at the Air Jordan 5 Camo. They're set to drop this Saturday, September 2nd. Retail price is $190 and you can grab them at Chic Shoes retailers. Link in the description below. As for the quality of the shoe, the suede, like I mentioned, isn't bad. In some areas it's a little bit ashy, it's a little bit almost like it's sanded down, but then in other areas it's actually decent. So again, this is going to vary, I think, pair to pair. A little bit weird. I think the Air Jordan 8 Cool Gray was more consistent as far as the quality of the suede used. Now, the overlay where the camo is, it's a bit plasticky, but I kind of get why that is, because in previous videos when I've reviewed Air Jordans that feature 3M, it's been like that plasticky type leather. So I see why they're doing it again. I think it's easier to apply it on it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but let's talk about the craftsmanship. So instead of talking about it, let's show it too. So a little bit of glue stains, this little red dot, I think that's nothing to worry about. A little bit of glue stains in the midsole. You can see it down here. And that definitely will stick out. That's not bad though. Really not bad. The medial side doesn't look so bad on this one. You kind of see it back here. So the first shoe gets a pass. A little bit of, but nothing terrible. And this one looks to be pretty solid as well. Let's look at the medial side first. So yeah, they actually, glue stains aren't that bad, but this is just one pair out of the masses. And with that being said, this is a GR once again, so that means the pairs are going to vary. Some are going to be in conditions like this, which I feel would get a pass, but then there's going to be others that are really messed up. I hope that isn't the case. I hope Jordan Brand is improving their quality control, but I have no idea. Now, to be honest, I've seen a little bit of hype, nothing big on this shoe. So in my opinion, I believe that these are going to sit and go on sale. Now, one thing that kills it for a lot of people, and I've seen so many people complain about it, or complain about this, is what's on the heel. The Air and 2.3. Now, it isn't terrible. I'll be honest. It's not that bad, but it is a change, and a lot of people do not like changes. They either want the Jumpman or the Nike Air branding. I don't think the Nike Air branding should be on this shoe because it's not an OG, but I probably would like them more if it did have the Jumpman. Other than that, people do like the camo hits that wraps the heel as well as lands on the tongue, and that, of course, is reflective 3M, so that's going to draw some people to it. But getting back on track, I do feel these are going to go on sale. We had the Air Jordan 13 Bread released not that long ago. We had the Air Jordan 5 White Cement that dropped, and we have the Air Jordan 8 Cool Gray. But for this month, also looking forward, overall, I see this pair along with the blue suede, maybe the fire red, i.e. if they're limited, the Air Jordan 8 Cement, and the Air Jordan 1 Flyknit Band, aka Bread, doing the best this month. I know sneakerheads will probably lean towards that pair a little bit more. So all in all, I would say be patient, but if you do want them, first day, they should be a very easy pickup. But leave your comments below, let me know if you plan on picking these up or passing. Thanks for watching, stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.